Hello, everybody. My name is Amit Bansal, and I'm the CEO of MediGence. It's a pleasure to have Dr. Ishaaq from Ghana with me today to share his personal experience for a kidney transplant for his daughter in Turkey. So here, I have invited Dr. Ishaaq to share his personal experience with us. So Dr. Ishaaq, first of all, thank you very much for joining in. I would like you to introduce yourself and your decision of coming to Turkey for a kidney transplant.
Thank you, Mr. Bansal. My name is Dr. Duah Mohammed from Ghana. My little girl, 12 years old, had end-stage kidney failure, and so I was helpless. And then I contacted friends in the US, and they recommended MediGence for me. And so I came in contact with Mr. Amit Bansal. And so ultimately, because he has links in Turkey, he preferred Acıbadem Hospital. And so we did the necessary things, and we came to Turkey, to Acıbadem Ataşehir branch of the hospital. And so we arrived on the 24th. We set off on the 24th of September, arrived on the 25th or so, and were taken to the hospital. They forwarded us to the hotel and started working us up for the surgery. And the first week, various blood sample specimen were taken for analysis, and it was all good until it turned out that I was pre-diabetic because my sugar level was 117 and my HbA1c was 6.6. But when I was coming from Ghana, I had done these things. So and that was late in April this year, and it was 6.2, the HbA1c. And so I was like, I didn't show it to any endocrinologist, so it was like I was normal because I looked at it and the limit was 6.5% and mine was 6.2. So until I came to Turkey, when the actual analysis was done and I was determined to be pre-diabetic, and that was where the challenges began, because being pre-diabetic, it was like I cannot donate.
Yeah.
And so the challenge was that I should go and treat myself and come between the normal range. And so I was asked to go back to Ghana, treat myself for 2 months, and come back to Turkey. So wow, I mean, going from Turkey back to Ghana, spend 2 months, and to start all this, take visa, buy first plane ticket. I said, that is a lot of work, a lot of cost. And so I weighed it, and I judged that, well, in terms of cost, it will be about the same thing or maybe more, considering the inflationary forces in Ghana. So I decided to stay and to do, I was put on metformin, and that's what I did. I shed weight from 70 to about 63 kilograms, and what you see in front of you is not how I used to look like. I think I've shed.
You seem to have lost weight because you have. I mean, I must applaud you for your dedication to make it work, because it was a heartbreaking situation for all of us when you were found pre-diabetic and not fit for the kidney transplant. So you worked hard on yourself, sir. So
Yeah,
all credit goes to you.
I was hard on myself, and so I bought glucometer and I was checking it over the period, and it was within the normal range. So ultimately, after 2 months in Turkey, when they did the HbA1c again, it had come to 5.3. And normally this one will change within 2 months to 3 months, and within 2 months it had come to 5.3. Normally in that period it would drop only by a percentage. but this one dropped by 1.3%. Brought me to, I was determined to be a donor because that was the easiest way to, get a kidney. So that's what happened, and that was a big challenge because that alone may be costing me about $13,000.
I know, yeah.
And not many Ghanaians or many Africans or many people, for that matter,
Can afford it. Yeah, can afford it, absolutely.
And so ultimately, when it came down, and I was still in Turkey, and I was sending my daily blood glucose level to them, so they knew I was on it. And so as soon as they did it at the end of the 2 months, they decided that okay, let's give me a date for the surgery. So that is what happened, and they did it on the 28th of November for me. They took the same time they took my kidney and they donated it to my child, and that's how come we are at this point. Yeah.
Excellent. So she is doing very well, and we're very happy about it, sir. So, sir, how many days were you admitted in the hospital? Is daughter still in the hospital or she's discharged?
Yeah, now he has been discharged. I stayed in the hospital for about 4 days because the surgery was done on Thursday, and on Monday I was discharged. No complications.
So how do you rate your overall experience with Acıbadem and the treating doctor? If I ask you 10, rate it out of 10.
Speaking in all fairness, I have to give 10 over 10, sincerely speaking. I mean, they were fine with me. Yeah.
Acıbadem is definitely one of the best hospitals with very strong expertise.
Yeah.
Excellent. And how do you rate MediGence to be your partner throughout your journey out of 10? I could not see you. Yeah. Oh. We recovered. We recovered and delivered, huh? To your expectations at the end of the day. Thank you very much, sir. Before we end, anything that you would like to say to the people who would watch this video, people who are considering Turkey for a kidney transplant? Is it a good choice for them? Can they confidently move ahead? Anything that you would suggest them before they decide, before they take a decision?
Turkey is a little more expensive than somewhere else, because when I was coming, I was told in India everything will cost about 13,000, but in Turkey it's 18,000, and for me a difference of 6,000 is a lot of money. But of course, countries' economies vary, so things can change. The other thing is of great concern to me is when I was coming to Turkey, my medical records were not properly evaluated. That's how come I had to come to Turkey and be determined to be pre-diabetic and had to spend 13,000 extra. An amount of money that could have taken
How much money did you spend extra, sir?
$13,000.
So how much you spent total?
Sorry, come again?
So you spent 18,000 for the kidney transplant and additional $13,000
for the 2 months I had to wait because of hotel and continued dialysis of the child.
Okay.
That is where the cost come from.
It was
Tell me.
unfortunate that you were found pre-diabetic when we were all set to put your case for a clearance from ethical board. So it was very unfortunate, and it is one of the exceptional situations. To be very honest, experience of 8 years.
Of recipients are sent across. It should be evaluated by the clinical team and decide whatever before the person takes off from his country, so that they don't come to their destination and have to wait or have to go back, because it was going to cause the same thing even if I had gone back to Ghana. And so
Yeah.
I think that in the other branch of Acıbadem at Ataşehir, they have a clinical coordinator in an office who receives these things, evaluate them all, and make certain determinations before the person set off. This wasn't done here, and I think that is something you should take a look at.
All right, Doc. Thank you very much. I think it summarized our discussion for today, and thank you very much. We from MediGence wish you and your daughter a fastest recovery. And it's Christmas and New Year around the corner, so loads and loads of wishes for Christmas and New Year to your family. We will be in touch anyway, sir. If you have anything, please let us know. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc.